So I have been up to about like this. I've been at home, which has been not as much fun as being out, but still good. I have 2 little kids, and that's it's fun to play with the kids. So I am enjoying that portion of it.
You have muted your children tonight, right?
My wife is here. She is taking care of the children, so that's something.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I was hoping to do a trick with everybody tonight. A trick that we can all follow along with, if that sounds good.
It sounds good. So I tried to post a link in the chat room. Some people are having trouble seeing the link. So I will have to be your volunteer, and I will answer questions on behalf of those in the YouTube chat. Is that okay?
That's fine. And actually, if you are watching on YouTube right now, you can follow along. All you're going to need is something to write with and a piece of paper. And that is all. And you'll be fine going along. I can actually see through the YouTube webcams as well. So I can tell if they're following along. So that's good.
Okay, don't forget, there is a 5-second delay on that YouTube channel.
That's why they're moving so slow. That makes a lot of sense to me. So that's good. Yes. So pick it up, YouTubers. You're not as good as the Zoom guys. I'm just saying. Okay. So thank you so much for having me, Vince. Having me out here. You said so many kind words about me. You got me a little emotional, but that's good. As you were saying, so I'm a magician, and I perform mentalism and hypnosis and magic all over the world. Or I will as soon as the world opens back up anyways. I thought it would be fun to play a game with everybody. And since this is a magic show, a game of chance, I think would be the best way to do it. Now, I grew up watching the show Mystery Science Theater 3000. Thumbs up.
Hey.
Have you seen that?
Yes, love that show.
Very good. And YouTubers, you can as well. I legitimately can see through your cameras. It's not, except for the guy that has the little plastic cover. I cannot see through his. But it's good. So the premise of that show is that a guy and his robots are forced to watch bad movies in an attempt to take over the world. And rather than just watch the bad movies, they make fun of them as they go, which makes the bad movies delightful for all who are watching. Which brings us to the game portion, okay? So everybody by now should have a sheet of paper, something to write with. What you're going to do is I'm going to have you fold your sheet of paper in half, and you'll actually only need half of the sheet. So if you'd like to share with somebody, you may. I'll share with that guy. If you don't have anybody to share with, you can throw it on the floor, I suppose. That's good as well. Now, your half of paper, you're going to fold your half of paper in half and fold that in half one more time. We're going to tear down the seams of that paper, just like so. And you should have 2 more seams to tear down as well. And that'll end up giving us 4 sheets of paper. Okay, now everyone has their paper. We are ready to go. On each sheet of paper, we are going to write the names of 4 really, really bad Kevin Bacon films. The game we are playing is 6 Feet from Kevin Bacon, COVID edition. So we're going to use 4 Kevin Bacon films, actually the 4 worst films rated on Rotten Tomatoes. So what I'd like you to do is on each of your papers, you're going to write 1 film. The 4 films are The Darkness, Ripped, R-I-P-D. I've not had the pleasure of seeing that one yet. I'm sure it's wonderful. The Air Up There, and finally, Super. So get each of those names on there. Once you have those on there, go ahead, put the names face down, and start to shuffle. Okay, we're going to go for the pledge. So Vince, I know the Zoom people we can't unmute right now, but if you could unmute all of the YouTubers, that would be great. And
they are following along 5 seconds behind.
5 seconds, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, 5 seconds behind. So I can't bring them in to be audible, but I can talk on their behalf.
Thank you very much. Okay, well then if you could repeat after me.
Sure. I
state your name.
Vince Wilson.
Oh, very good. Okay. Am of sound mind and only slightly buzzed.
I am of sound mind and only slightly buzzed.
not yet Footloose and Fancy Free. See, because it's Kevin Bacon, so Footloose.
Footloose and or Fantasy Free.
I Promise, On the Air I Breathe.
I Promise, On the Air I Breathe.
To watch my magically selected movie.
To watch my magically selected movie.
With a few good men and women.
With a few good men and women.
10 or less, of course. From beginning to end.
What's that last part?
From beginning to end.
From beginning to end.
And watching this film from my animal house I live in.
And watching this film in the animal house I live in.
Is far better than running to the beauty shop.
Is far better than running to the beauty shop.
And catching the coronavirus.
And catching the coronavirus.
Because Kevin Bacon was in Animal House. That was his first movie. He was also in Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah. So I had to work those in somewhere. You can mute everybody again in 5 seconds for the YouTubers, of course. All right.
Yes, you're all successfully muted. In fact, they're physically incapable of talking now due to black magic. So.
Oh, thank you. See, Illuminati, take that.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's papers are now nicely shuffled. We shouldn't know the order. I don't know my order either. We're going to take all of those papers and we are going to fold them in half and get a really good crease. We're going to fold it back up the other way. Make sure you go through all of them. Same crease and then back down one more time because we're going to tear through all 4 at the same time. Fold, fold, fold. Okay, you got a good file? Open up all 4, and you are going to tear right down the middle of all 4. Now, your first choice for the night. You have a pile on your left hand, pile on your right. You may decide which one goes on top. I think I will do the right pile this time. Now, very slowly, I would like you to take the very top piece. Make sure it is just one piece. Take it from the top, place it on the bottom. Excellent, very good. And YouTubers, excellent, very, very good. Now take 2 pieces, here we go, from the top, place it to the bottom, very good. Next, 3 pieces, but this time, not to the bottom. This time we're gonna place them somewhere in the middle, anywhere in the middle. This top card right now, this is everybody's special card. I want you to take this card off, place it somewhere of significance, somewhere where we can all see it, somewhere you can get to it easily. Here's how this works. At the end of this game, we will whittle the rest of the cards down to 1. If you have a match with that 1, then that's the only bad movie you have to watch. If you do not have a match, then by the pledge you just took, you're going to have to watch all 4 bad movies. So you'll be giving away 8 hours of your life. I don't know if that has meaning in COVID land or not, but I feel like it does. So there we go. Next decision, I think we're paying more attention now. Take either 1, 2, or 3 cards, whatever you would like. Place those into the middle of your pile. Take the top card, trade it with a friend, if you have a friend there to trade with. Once you have their card, go ahead, put it in the middle. If you don't have a friend, you can put your own back in the middle. That's fine too. Finally, take either 1, 2, or 3 cards, and you're going to toss them at your computer screen very haphazardly. Excellent. Finally, there we go. Now, Tremors is indisputably, of course, Kevin Bacon's greatest film of all time.
Yes.
Won 3 Oscars for being in it. What we're going to do now is we're going to take 1 card for each letter of the word Tremors, and we're going to go from the top to the bottom. So here we go. T, top to the bottom. R, top to the bottom. E, M, O, R, S. Excellent. It's time to find our last cards. Just as Kevin Bacon did in the film Whitewater Summer, we're going to play She Loves Me Not with these cards until we're down to 1 final card. She Loves Me goes to the bottom. She Loves Me Not goes at your screen. She loves me not. You're going to go until you are down to 1 card and 1 card only. Now, we might have different numbers of cards because I don't know how many you threw, but you're going to keep going until you do just have that very 1 left. We've all shuffled, we've all ripped, we've all traded. Some of you have pieces of paper that belong to somebody else. finding that perfect match. I don't know who it's going to happen for. If you do have that match, that's right. It's only one film instead of 4. So I hope you do. Let's see. Go ahead. Put your pieces together. When I put mine together, I have a match. I have the darkness. YouTubers, hold them up at the screen. All our Zoom people. There we go. Very, very good. We have a bunch of matches out there. You only have one to watch. Fantastic. Very, very good. My name is Adam Stone. Vince, thank you so much for everything this past year and for having me out tonight. Congratulations on your 1 year of success.
So yeah, if you want to support Adam, you have a coffee link yourself, don't you?
I do have a coffee link as well. Also, once everything opens back up, I do strolling magic at the Lord Baltimore at their Lord Baltimore Tavern, which is inside the Lord Baltimore. Thursday nights, you can come find me there. My schedule is up at adamstonemagic.com, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at adamstonemagic.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, Adam, it's time to take you off the spotlight.
Okay, thank you so much, Vince.
Yep. Thank you so much, Adam. You have a
Bye,
great
everybody.
day.
Take care.